Yeah, good morning. Yeah, I wake you up at this point.
Testing, testing, one, two, three. Testing, testing. All right, sound clear. Beautiful. Good morning. You know, people like me sleep usually early and they get up in the morning. Sometimes they eat breakfast, sometimes they drink coffee. It depends. But, you know, I'm eating breakfast today. I'm like, let me see who's live. And as I'm live, I see Landry's live. I'm like, God dang it, these people, for the hell of evil, for the love of evil. Do these people sleep? Do they have a life? Like Landry, how long you been on the internet today, dude? He's always making fun of my voice. Tariq. I'm all about comedy. Don't worry, Landry. I won't take it personal. If you make fun of my voice, which is fine, you can. The more the better, as long as you're funny, right? As long as you're funny. This is why I never trust Landry, right? Uh, I have other reasons that nobody knows, but that I won't tell you guys yet. But as you see, when he first came in, he had to choose a side. Did he choose the Paul side or the Flo side? This is where usually every new person falls into. Paul side or Flo side? You're rarely going to get anybody like, for example, Mystic. No Paul side, no Flo side. It's her side. No? Or Access. Same way. His own lane, own channel, own uh, vision. And then, of course, T Rain's the same way. I don't fall on nobody's side. Zero side. My lane. We're all separate individuals. We are not, I repeat, a cult like the others. These people are working into cults. That's why, like Miss Bex herself said, cult of cultures. Am I correct, Bex? Did I pronounce it right? Cult of cultures. Right? Bold, right? Like she said, bold. And like a sitting like what do you call it? Watching like a sitting duck. Am I getting the words right, Bex? Good morning to Kate. Kate, I went a little bit hard on you on Jack for a reason. And I'll tell you why. I didn't went hard on you. I mean, I wasn't disrespectful anyway. I'm not really disrespectful. So if I said something to you on Jack's, I just thought the timing was off. Like, I thought maybe Snap who sent you. I'm like, what's going on here? You know, this looks like Snafu like mission. And again, Kate, when you're asking Jack anything about Snow block me, it's like they're a bunch of babies. Snow blocked her. What is wrong with Snow? What's wrong with these people? Really, like what's happening in their mental capacity? Don't worry, Kate. She's probably drunk. Maybe drinking. I'm assuming. Of course. So don't worry. Snow rituals coming on November. I mean October 30. And also the Scottish witch, the beautiful, beautiful Scottish witch mystic, is starting her new ritual, upcoming ritual. It's gonna be so fucking Scottish. It's gonna be so beautiful. It's gonna start on November. I'm sorry, October 30. The beautiful month of October for all the witchcraft people, right? I don't know. Venus should be in it, right? Somewhere in the witchcraft, to my knowledge. I think Snow's scared of me. No, okay. Snow's not scared of anybody. Come on. Snow thinks she's untouchable. Now she doesn't have no fear. Everybody has fear. Everyone has fear. Okay. No one has fear. Sounds wrong. Snow is scared of her own shadow. That's what she's scared of. Snow will be scared of her own demons at night when she's lonely or in a black room and she starts seeing things like, oh my God, what is that? Is that coming for me? And stuff like that. That's what she's scared of. I promise you. I promise you, I speak to the Jinn himself, and the Jinn told me that Snow and Cynthia a little bit are scared of their own demons. Oh, I'm sure Arctic Wolf came to her rescue and said, Snow. And here's the thing: I never saw. Thank God you mentioned his name, Arctic Wolf, Arctic Timberwolf. He talked to me many times in chat when I didn't want to speak to him, and he was like, he asked Testing. Yes, we are back. Kind of. Are we sounding okay? I'm assuming we are. Thank you for all being patient. All my huge followers, four of them, actually three, because I have actually one from my device. So thank you for my three big supporters. Thank you all for being here. But back to Cynthia and Snow. Yeah, so Snow and Cynthia, I would say they're afraid of demons, because they've been in the music in the Hollywood industry, kind of like the garbage side, leftovers, if you know what I mean. And they have seen a lot of demonic stuff, and they have submitted themselves and subjugated themselves to submission. All right. So with that, when you submit to a higher power like that, then that's what happens. Okay. So, but here's what I noticed, right? I'm like, who the fuck is awake at 5 o'clock? Like, I slept already 7, 8 hours, feel great, ate breakfast, and I gotta be out of here like in 15, 20 minutes. I got work. Then you get these people like Landry. He's been probably streaming nonstop today, nonstop. Break, come back, break. But all of a sudden, I see now Cynthia's all over there, all over like his mommy, literally like his mommy. She'd be like, okay, Landry, when we go this, you should take this. You should have tickets. Did you buy? Oh, how about food? Did you count in food? How about admission for hotel? How about like parking? Like she's literally like his mommy. And good morning, to all the morning people. I don't usually do morning stuff, but sometimes if I am in a great mood, I usually am. Uh, I'm up early. I'll get up and just do something funny if I can for 20 minutes or so, just to recap what all the drama or all the nonsense that happened today. But yeah, like you would see, go to Landry and you would see his thing, and right away, as soon as I'm in chat, all I said to Cynthia, that's why I said, Cynthia, pull up. I'll give you a link, Cynthia. How about this, Cynthia? Why don't you be like? I'm kind of jealous of Landry, and even though I have the best mother in the whole world, I love my mom so dearly. I could never, ever in my entire life, ever even think about replacing my mom. Nobody can. That's what a great mom I have in my life till now. Almost 80, always will call me, always making sure I'm okay, making me food, making me the best sweets since I was a kid. And the same thing goes for my father. I have a great father, right? But, my father worked a lot in his life, so I didn't see him as much, but he also played a great role in my life. But back to the mommy thing is like I feel like I'm kind of jealous. Maybe I need some mommy advice, even though I have a great mother. Like maybe I just here Hank's here. Like Hank's seen it, right? All I said in the chat, all I said in Landry, I said, hey, um, did you see the Lindsay drama? No, I did not see the Lindsay drama. I don't know when it happened, Kate, but I guess fill me in. I have no clue. I slept for like really maybe 8, 9 hours today. So I feel amazing. But you clearly don't want peace. How about you? What? Hold on. I want peace. What are you talking about, Hank? How about you face me and man now? Hank, come on. What's there to face between me and you? Come on. We know you're on the flow snow side, okay? Come on, there's no need to talk about this. I have nothing against you, Hank. You're not even on the list. This is how much I left you out. You are not on the list. I promise. I know what you're doing, and you're not even on the list, dude. Okay? So that's good. You're not on the list, that means it's good. Well, also, Gabe did a very long stream. Oh, Gabe is so gay. Yeah, he's beyond. You have to understand. I asked Gabriel NPC a question a long time ago when he first opened his stream, because he doesn't really show his face. He always has that picture, whatever. Nothing against it. He can do whatever he wants. It's not the point. I asked him a long time ago. Do you these mods you have in chat, do you know them personally or not? And I asked him this right, not even like a month after he opened his channel. He's like, yeah, I know some, whatever. You know, maybe personally, maybe not like privately, whatever. And he's like, why are you asking? I'm just asking, right? And I'm like, do you know that Mel Pandora had the same people there? Wiccan and the other people, Shima and others, pretty much were there. So what happened here? Did Mel Pandora just say, hey, Gab, hey, Gabrielle, since they kicked me out of the internet and I'm no longer allowed there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep you, a handout, right? I'm going to be your handler. Here we go. Go out there and spread the LGBTQ message because all his mods, all of them, are all LGBTQ people. All of them are. Go ask them all if they believe in partner, if they say partner or husband or wife. They'll say partner. Lindsay asked to take down a bikini photo of what? Of her to take it down? Which bikini photo? Is there a bikini? You mean the one that Flow State has? Like the one that he made for him that he uses sometimes? Where is Lindsay? Lindsay's like 3 hours behind, so it's not that late for her. It's like probably 3 o'clock or something. Yeah, I don't know what it's about. And whatever Lindsay does with her bikini photo, I'm not worried about that. That's her. She can do whatever she wants. Her body. If she chooses to do bikini photo shots and pass them out or put them out, that's her thing. I morally don't think it's right, but that has nothing to do with me. Lindsay asked it. Okay, so now back to Gabrielle here. Yeah, so I asked Gabrielle, and nobody noticed it. All his people are all LGBTQ. That's why you see Cynthia there from the beginning, and liberal, faggot, orthodox guy. And you see Flo. I mean, I told you a long time ago, Flo's on the LGBTQ side. Whether he says he's a conservative or not, he's a fucking liar. No conservative like him. They talk about how much like sex and dick and cock and ass and how he has like almost a gay hour. And none of these people do that. These people are liberal, literally lefties. Okay, so when he tells you he's more conservative when he's doing his debates and he talks to people, say, "Hey, I'm not really on the left. I'm more conservative." He's lying to you. He's definitely a lefty. You know. And again, like you see, who else? And then you see Landry. Like Landry doesn't have. Looks like he doesn't have any faith. I guess I would say. I don't think he has a religion pretty much because I can tell he doesn't probably. And I don't blame him. All religions are pretty much all man-made. There's some truth there. I'm not saying no. But yeah. So I'm just wondering if Cynthia would like give me like the time like to interview me. You know, she does her interviews where she gets on panel, and I can't ask any questions. I have to answer that questions, and that's it. Like, is there an interview box I have to like sign up for? Is there a fee? Because for God's sake, all I said in Landry's chat, all I said the first chat was all I said is, um, ask the last 1,000 men I fucked. But I didn't say fucked. I reworded it different. Well, took the F and put three, and it was a joke referring to the Raisin Tomato, and because they both worked at strip clubs. That's all I said. Did I even say her name? Oh, I did say her name. Yeah, I'm sorry. I did attach her name. And then all of a sudden, right away, she's like, "Hey, Landry, can I time this person out in chat just 5 minutes? Just for 5 minutes. Can I time them out in chat?" And Landry's like, "Yeah, sure. Thank you for asking." She's like, "Well, I have them blocked. I can't really block them. But could you ask Moose to do it?" Sure. Moose, block him for 5 minutes. So Moose gets in there, flexes his non-biceps power because Moose has no power at all physically. So he's like, "Oh, if you have nothing good to say, get the fuck out of here." Like Moose, come on, Moose. Have I ever called you out? I called you out one time, maybe on the the hotel situation when you were taking down the information, and I said you're an agent, and I still believe you are. But it's just, I really don't go after Moose. I never do. I think he's funny. I think he's very funny in his own way, and he's like the way he does it. It pisses people off, which is good. That's a good troll. Uh, so besides that, that's all I said. Then I got blocked right away for 5 minutes or so, which is no big deal. I'm not crying. It was just funny, like right away. Like Cynthia can't take one fucking jab, and then she says like, "Oh, some of these people." Hold on, we do the voice. Some of these people have like to. It's like they get 5,000 cuts, and it's like, okay, Cynthia, I get it. You want to stab me 5,000 times and kill me slowly, for God's sake. I said in chat, please, Cynthia, love equals mercy. Like, have mercy on my soul. And I put cartel. Don't call the cartel on me. Right? And I'm like, God bless it. Why is everybody so mean? She called them mean and cruel. Oh, God. Okay, let me tell you something. If Cynthia had the power, like, say Cynthia had the power of Rose, because people don't think Rose has any power, right? Or has little power. Let's just say she has the power of Rose 777, all right? And she was able to do things behind the scenes. Rose would be a better example. How about this? Let's just say Cynthia has the power of this entire panel verse under her control. And let's just say she's like Andrew Wilson, okay? Like she's the woman of Andrew Wilson. Not his woman, but like Andrew Wilson's power. She would block anybody. She would be so conceited. She would be out of control. Like you're seeing a woman, and well, let's think. Well, for now we know she's a woman, okay? As we know of, um, she would actually the power would be too much for her. It will get her in trouble. She won't be able to manage it the right way because she's too emotional. That's the problem with her. She is too emotional. It's so easy to get her in her emotions. Like I can get her in her emotions so fast, and that's a weakness, right? It is. Now, is she a tough cookie, Cynthia? I believe she's tough. I don't think she's the toughest, but she's rough around the edges. She's been around. She knows how to handle herself. She knows how to have these ghetto talks. Is she Lena? No, she's not Lena. Oh, and by the way, Lena, where is Lena? Lena, I have not heard from you at all, Lena. If you are awake, uh, you can have the link anytime you want because this will be a short stream, like maybe I don't know, 4 minutes or so. But as I stated earlier about the snow situation, I did actually put the thing and I actually took it out. But Snow literally threatened Lena legally and said that Lena is uh, influencing me and is the reason of the progression of all the terrorizing that happened to her. So it's not just me, she's saying when she sent that cease and desist letter to somebody, not me, but it came to my email on accident. Well, not by accident, but not for me. She said to Lena that she is also responsible for me getting influenced by Lena, I guess, and she put it into the progression of terrorizing for the team. Oh God, for the team. So Lena, I would like to see your stand on this. It is kind of important for me, I'll be honest with you, because what I would say about this, Lena, is and I'm not here to remind anybody of what I did for anybody because you do it because you think it's the right thing to do. So whatever I done for anybody, It's I thought that was the right thing to do. It's not something I need somebody. I'm not expecting anything back in return or a favor. But I have really went way, and extended myself actually more to make sure that you and your situation with Snafu was 100% heard, and you got justice for your situation, and any child out there, not just yours, any child. This would be an example for any child that gets brought up on the internet. All I'm saying uh, is like this is kind of important for me. Like if you don't take a strong stand on this, it would kind of hurt my feelings. I do have feelings, even though people don't think I have feelings. Because yeah, this is kind of important. Like for her to threaten you like that legally, and to put all this, and for you to say, "Well, I have nothing. I'm okay with snow. I have nothing against snow." I can't. I can't. That will be like crossing the line with what you just said, big time. So, Lena, I would definitely like your either public or private. Doesn't matter. I've not heard from you, but I'll be waiting for that response to see where you stand. Because Lena is her own person. I'm my own person. Like I always said, none of us have to agree with each other. Just because I respect her does not mean I agree with her. And whatever. Or for the most part. Okay, so back to Lindsay. She said, "Well, Lindsay, if you're listening, I'm sorry you got treated badly. When did she get treated badly? Is this now? Recent? I don't know if this is recent or not, Kate, but I missed it. I don't know what channel, what stream was it on? I don't know what stream was on. Okay, we'll wait for Kate. But here's the thing. So back to like what's his name, Landry and Cynthia. As you see, Landry has took the full side, which I figured he would. See, there's certain people that would take the Paul side, and and there's certain people that take the full side. So automatically, when I see somebody, I can tell right away which side is going to be on. It's that easy. You come to this panel versus the new channel, almost everybody, because they're all cowards, pretty much. They're all survive on their own. They need to hang out and team up with somebody. They think that they can't make it at all without being them. Like they have to. It's like they have to be in a cult for them to move forward. Or hey, there's no way I can get views. Or if I align myself with this person and that person, then I'll be able to get this connection, that connection. I'll be able to be heard. Well, the question is, if you have nothing to say of like say truth, or you have nothing to say that would make sense to any audience, or if you have or whatever you do speak about does not gravitate the audience. What does it matter if you're over 1,000 channels? Nobody's gonna give a fuck, right? Everybody knows I'm not a great speaker. So if I went today and said, "Hey, I want to be on these 1,000 channels and they're all great speakers," I'll be doing myself like what? I'm gonna get up there and try to speak like them when I don't speak their language. That would be stupid. I can learn. That's all. Besides that, um, it is what it is. But Snow, yeah, Snow hasn't recovered from the stream that I did on her when I imitated her in the Moose is Loose and he's doing baskets on Friday. Yeah, she hasn't recovered from that yet. That was kind of very embarrassing, to be honest, for anybody to be just fucked up online. And she probably got, by her handlers. She probably got whipped. They give her a little whip. Or maybe she had to get down on her knees and do something. I'm just assuming. Hey, don't jump on me. Calm down. I'm assuming. Maybe she had to do something to get permission to come back on the internet again because it was so embarrassing for her entity. to be on live panel and pretty much like slurring words and just out of it completely. It was really embarrassing. Oh, it was in modern men's chat. But what I'm saying, Kate, is she's trying to take old pictures out, like the old ones that Flo has, the old bikini pictures that she made from, that Cynthia actually put together, the good Christian Cynthia. This is what kills me about these fake Christians. Like, hold on, I do missionary work on Sunday, right? Like, to be honest, Kate, I was kind of surprised to know that you do know a little bit about the Bible. Like when you got up, that's why I thought Snefu sent you. When you got up, I'm like, what does Kate know about the Bible? And I didn't know you. It looks like you know a little bit. I don't know how much, but it looks like you know more than a regular average Joe or average woman out there, right? So that's when I was shocked a little bit. I'm like, okay, and I was hearing you out, and it looked like, yeah, you hold your own. And whether I agree with it or not doesn't matter. But yeah, I was surprised I knew a little bit about the Bible. But people like Flo and Cynthia, especially Cynthia that acts like she's Christian, and it's like I do missionary work on Sunday, and I'm part of the community, but she never says what the community is. Could you please let us know what that community is? Come on, Cynthia. I know you told me you have a lot of Muslims around you, right? Is it a Muslim community? I guess no. That would be a no because you're an LGBTQ, right? They would nail you to the cross as a metaphor, of course, right? Metaphysical. But I'm just saying the Muslims won't take you because you're an LGBTQ freak, right? And you worked at a strip club for 25 years and you're still hoeing around. Now, the black community has rejected you, so you only have homies because they all know you're a lesbian and you're an LGBTQ bitch. You're a dyke. So they know you don't want no more dick. So now it's like you're a homie. She's just a homie, dude. And then what's the third community? She never says what the community is. Because the community is the LGBTQ community. Okay? That's who her community is. That's why she always pushes to over sexualize our kids, and she's okay with that. And all the she's okay with a little boy dressing like in a dress. It was so disturbing. Now that they said it on, I think it was NPCs when she was talking to Jeeves and Sophia. It was disturbing for a woman in her age to say for our new children, the new generation. Like this is how sad this is, right? Like our daughters, like say my daughter's in their 20s, right? Like after I die, say 20 years, give or take, whatever, they're gonna be the new generation. The new generation in 30 years. Cynthia's okay with them all, with boys, little boys wearing dresses. This is where we're going with our lives. You want the gender role to switch. You want men to be bitches. Like, and you're saying that publicly. Like you guys don't understand why this lady, when I went off on her right away, as soon as she allowed Max Wheeler on there, and she was saying good things about him. And yeah, I'm a Christian, but what does it matter? Even if he's a porn star, I'll still promote him. Oh, Sasquatch, I totally agree. Totally. I agree. And the metaphor you gave of the generation of the fig tree, it's right on point. You know, like how much do you like what's left? Are people thinking like us when we're all gone? You know, people that are in their 50s in 20 years or so. The new generation, our kids, what do they have left? This is what bothers me about Cynthia. What are you pushing for your own kids? Are you okay with your boys dressing in dresses? This is what you want for them to be in dresses? Like it's fucking disturbing. It's fucking disturbing. No answering those questions. What does that mean? No, I don't know what that means. I don't float in chat. I don't see float in chat. Because float is blocked. Should be blocked. Yeah. So that's the sad part. Is like a lot of these people say, oh, and even like Flo is very. I can tell you one thing about Flo. He seems like he's very protective of his daughter, right? Which I give him a lot of credit for. He should be as a father. Whether I think he's a piece of shit scumbag, disrespectful, um, he's on the other team, he's a liar, he's a psychopath, it doesn't matter, right? He has his moral ethics that on the daughter part, I agree with him. Anything else, maybe not. That's why when you see me on panel with Flo, I don't come at him pretty hard because there's no need to. Me and him don't agree, don't respect each other a lot of ways. It doesn't matter. But today, when he was on Jack's, for example, and he was speaking to Jack about like these fake ass Christians, right? And I'm not saying every Christian's fake. Please don't take that the wrong way. There's some Christians that are true Christians, and I respect them to the fullest. Okay, I just met so many fake Christians like Cynthia. It's unbelievable. Okay, so that's when I say fake Christians. And when I said like Kate, do you really believe everything written in that book is true? And then Kate said yes. Okay, so Kate, if that's the case, because I couldn't talk on Jack, because he's not going to allow me to talk more than 1 minute. He'll probably kick me if I try to take over well, not even take over. If I just take over the subject the right way, because he wants it to be. Jack wants the confusion, right? This is why I called out Jack today. When I was on this panel, do you guys see what happened? Do you see what Jack is doing and allowing to do? And this is why I press on him. When Bronze Boy went up there, first lied about something, and Jack let it go. I was on panel and I got out, and then I'm seeing, okay, then the Bronze Boy gets up there again and said that what's his name got killed by the FBI, C Hustle. I'm like, dude, this is not true. And then Jack said, yeah, agreed with it right away. So why is Jack allowing misinformation? Why? So now how about if Bronze Boy said, hey, JFK got killed by FBI or JFK got killed by the Muslims. You're going to let that go? So I went up there and I told Jack, that is not true. Instead of Jack saying, okay, well, instead of even looking it up, just in case he doesn't know, he right away says, oh, Tarek, now, this is one thing I noticed about you. You always have to be right. No, it has nothing to do with have to be me right, Jack. Nothing. You are the narcissist. I'm not. I never claim to be always right. I have apologized many times for my mistakes. None of you have. You, Paul, Flow State, Cynthia, Snafu. None of these people ever apologize for anything. They think they're always right. They're never wrong, whatever the case may be. I never said I was right. If I'm wrong and I mistreat somebody, I'll come back and apologize. It has nothing to do with me being right. It's about you allowing misinformation on your own panel just to carry on, to confuse people. Now you're saying and then I get up there, I say, you know what? Bronze Boy, what's up with your conspiracy theories now? He's saying that Nipsey Hussle got killed by the FBI. I said FBI. Okay, he said Fed. Big deal, the same shit. Then Bronze Boy right away jumps on and says, I'm a liar. Why don't you go back and rewind the tape? That's what another narcissist does. And anybody that's like that, they would never admit they made a mistake. Like, dude, I rewinded the tape, and that's why I made a little short on you, you dumb fucking idiot, Bronze Boy, to show you how much you lie. Like, you get caught red-handed in the lie, and you're like, rewind the tape. Yeah, I rewinded the tape, and I made a short out of it, bitch. That's what I did. I rewinded the tape and made a short out of it, so I can shame you in front of everybody, and so I can show you how also Jack himself should not allow misinformation on his own panel. Why are you allowing you can get hit. That's a TOS violation, actually. Yeah, to start saying Nipsey Hussle, everybody's okay, Snoop Dogg got hit by the FBI, Nipsey Hussle got, like, this is crazy, dude. Sasquatch, I know a little bit about the Bible. I don't know much. I don't know what Matthew 24:32-34 is, but I can look it up. But I'm assuming it has regard to people lying and spreading like rumors and lies. I'm assuming that's what you're referring to. Yeah, but Kate, don't. The best way to do it with him, if you ever get on there, is the way you did it. To kind of like pick at it a little bit and say, hey, I'm here to speak my word. I'm being nice and respectful. Don't get kicked. Just say I don't want to get kicked. Just be fair with me, Jack. Okay, if I in any way aggravate you, it's not my intention. That's how you gotta play with Jack to get him to make you stay on panel. If he's trying to get your word across. So like for me, if I don't give a fuck at the moment he can kick me, I'll just get out there and be as abrasive as I want to be, and I'll know he's gonna kick me, and I'll just take it and leave. But at times, like yesterday, I stayed quiet because I just wanted to see what was going on. Why is he allowing um, Bronze Boy now to um, spread misinformation? You know, but because here's the thing: as soon as Paul, like even Full showed this on his own little stream yesterday, he did a stream just for Paul to show Paul. As soon as somebody sides with him, like Bronze Boy, he'll say, "You know what, Bronze Boy? I thought you were crazy, but you know what? I like you and I agree with you or some shit." So that is true. And also Landry said that Paul uh, will automatically like say he likes you and agree with you and have some respect for you as soon as you agree with him. So what happened is Paul agreed with the Bronze Boy. So now when Bronze Boy gets up on panel because they're cultured up, Jack, Paul, OTW. I went over the thing the other day when I read the 99 names and the cult Low versus what's his name? Jack. I'm sorry, Phil versus Paul. So yeah, this is what's going on. This is a cult of cultures, like Miss Beck says. Cult of culture. And this, what else? You know something? I want to do something for you. Hold on. This is hilarious. I sometimes can't stop laughing when I hear Bex talking about the truther community. Maybe we should play it. Hold on. Maybe this will be fun. Kate, have you slept at all? I know Sasquatch Moon probably slept. Probably she's an early bird. Have you slept at all, Kate? I slept 7, 8 hours already. Yeah, Cynthia won't pull up. I just put it on purpose. I'm not expecting her to pull up anyway. I don't really want to talk to her at all. It was just kind of funny. I will have the conversation with her if she wants to give me some mommy advice, and she's like trying to be everybody's mommy. Oh, the last generation. Hold on. Sasquatch Moon says the last generation passes. Yet we ain't communicating. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think Sasquatch Moon. If we are lucky, lucky, there'll be one more generation after us. I don't think it'll even be one more. I think after our generation dies, like say in 30 to 50 years, the entire world generation is fucked. It is. A lot of these people, a lot of the new generation ain't gonna fight for. They're already gonna be kind of brainwashed. I'm not saying we're not in any way at all. I'm not saying our generation is not brainwashed. We're all brainwashed some ways. Some people are awake, some people are not. But what I'm saying is the new generation kids will not have the same roots as we did. I don't think you may get one out of 1,000 that may stand up, which still counts. But you're not gonna get people that will stand on the truth and don't care about anything else and fight. You're always gonna have some people that would do that. I'm just saying it will not be like this generation. It won't. You'll see. Like in 30, 50 more years max, the world will be fucked. Oh wow, that's just who said she hasn't slept either. Are you on the same time zone as me? Because it's 6:20 here. I'm looking for something. Hold on. This will kind of be funny. I always want to do it, but I have to play it so I can remember the exact. Oh, it's 5:20. So you're an hour behind. Okay, I see. You like what's her name? Lena. Lena's an hour behind. Oh, where are you? Yeah, here we go. The Bex. Actually, I would say Bex made that song pretty much. I gotta admit, even though I can't stand Bex in a lot of ways, and I think she's evil and got a lot of shit that she's doing that people don't know about. I still think the Landry song, the one he did on the stream where he says, "Oh my God, it's a Red 40 scam." Did you guys even hear that music at all? Is it going clear at all, or is it bad? So while we're listening to a little bit to it, I want to forward it to what do you call it? To Bex's part. King Stephen, not a demon. This is hilarious. This actually was a good song for I believe what's his name. Oh, here we go. Here's Bex. Dude, man, Bex. Did I? Did I? This entire cult of cultures. Bold us both, right? And to be in a sitting fucking duck. This guy is a fucking loser. A fucking loser. Right? You think Tommy's better, or Tarek's better, or Moose is better, or Landry's better, or this guy? No, 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 no. Hush, you little baby. Can't laugh anymore on this song. This entire cult of culture. She couldn't stop saying that in that moment, but actually, she did a good job on this. I would admit it wasn't bad. It was the main song. It was the main. It was needed. She was funny though. You gotta give her that because she rips into the truth community at the end really bad. Yeah, she does. He's obsessed. He's a fucking loser, he said. What is Steven gonna do? Prove how what? Talking about a woman on the internet or a man for that matter? He's a douche. He's a fucking douche. Backs. Landry, right? He's a sheep herder. What do you think you are, Landry? You think you're a fucking sheep herder when you're in the back of the flock? Come on, Landry. What are you thinking of coming here, Landry? I've been working for 6 to 8 years. I'm sorry, 6 to 14 hours a day for 6 to 8 months straight, and he thinks he's just gonna come in here, Landry. You just walk right in here and pass everybody. Holy cow! Who the fuck does he think he is? Oh yeah, the music is scratchy. That's all I need to hear. It is too early for anything, to be honest with you, Kate. I appreciate you saying that. But all I want to do is kind of give you the Bex, what do you call it, part. I think it was hilarious. And good night, Kate. I'm sure it's good night for you and good morning for some people. Um, it is screechy. Yeah, 'cause I'm playing it from my phone. I'm sure you can probably barely hear it. Um, I'll come to the stream one day and I'll go over the song and Bex's thing. No big deal. Besides that, what else is there? We found out that Lindsay is upset somehow and wants her picture taken down. Well, I mean, if she wants her picture taken down, it's not really up to her, right? It's public now. That's what I'm saying. When you put anything public, it's public. So, good. I mean, like Flow State, and I don't see Flow State using it. Even Flow State, I don't see him using our picture. Like he hasn't used it where he's trying to shame Ricky Spoon. Is he? I don't think so. I think Flow State over the Lindsay situation. That's past and gone. And I'm glad that it is. Sometimes they'll bring it back, like the other day, when they want to take a shot at me or somebody, or they want to, try to get somebody upset. That's what they do. That's what they did last time when they played the Lindsay thing. Snow and Cynthia and what was his name, Flow State, when they were on the Don't Judge Me on Friday. It was Modern Man using her. Oh, was he? So he was using her photo like the one from Flow State. And if it was, I promise you, Cynthia gave it to him. This is what I'm saying. Like, this is why I can't stand Cynthia. She's a snake. She is like a fucking. She's a snitch and a snake, and that's why she even got called up by Rand on what do you call it, the paranormal guy when they went on his broadcast, and the paranormal guy didn't know Landry, didn't know who W is, and Cynthia, and the new guy that didn't know anything, he says, "Oh, so you've been quiet here." Go ahead and defend your boyfriend. He's referring to Landry, right? And that's a guy that never knew who she was, already knew she's here to defend Landry. He's like, no, I'm not here to defend Landry. I just met Randy from the internet, and do you know each other from real life? Well, we know each other now, but it's from the internet. Like, it's Cynthia, to get her way in, she's going to go to Landry and give him any, what do you call it, dirt she has on anybody. And she'll say, hey, anything you need, just call me. I'll get it for you. I have it clipped, ready to go. I'll get you can use it. So what would Landry do? I'm saying Landry's still young. He's in his 30s to my knowledge, right? I'm falling asleep. Well, good night, Sasquatch. I know it is late, and I won't be here for that long either. I gotta go to work. But Landry's not that old. Okay, so he's still in his 30s. Like usually men in their 30s, even early 40s, and mainly in 30s or high 30s, that's when really they excel in strength and energy. I can't even explain to you the energy and I'm still very motivated and I have a lot of energy, especially to do what I do at my age. When I say my age, I'm not that old. I'm 50. But I'm just saying, still, to frame and do carpentry. Like I have seen, I am not joking. It just happened yesterday. I've seen a man yesterday, 68 years old, 68, almost 70, right? About maybe 5'10", skinny, but not super skinny, but skinny. But he's 68. They needed help with the windows, right? We usually we install the windows, right? For almost every house we do. And these windows are not small. They're like 10 feet by 5 feet. Each one weighs about 300, 400. There's the middle ones will weigh about 100. Maybe the smallest one will be about 70 pounds. But these are $1 million houses, so they have the huge windows, and they're not. Some are very heavy and very big. So some will be like, I don't know, around 14 feet by 9 feet, and it'd be like 600 pounds. You need like five guys just to get it on the sky track, to get it to roll the right way, and to get it up and do all the stuff and nail it and put it in position. So it's a lot of work. But the point I'm trying to make, 68 years old, and they, I guess, were missing three workers. They called off Monday, so they asked for our help because the windows are coming to us, even though it's not our, you know, uh, obligation to do so. But we always help. So we went to help him. I thought this old man is just giving orders, just maybe a driver. This man was 68 and still carrying windows, and he wasn't weak. He was able to carry some of the heavy ones, not the heavy ones, but even the ones that were not light. He helped and carried them like a man. So there's people out there that are still tough and strong, even at 68, 70, man. Still cranking, still kicking ass, still killing it. So yeah, those men are, you can't find them every. They're rarely. That's what I'm saying. When this new generation is gone, you're not gonna find men like that anymore. That's over with. Maybe one in a million. It was the flow situation all over again. God, please don't tell me they're bringing the flow situation all over again to Landry, like they're going over the entire thing again. Holy cow, these people are so boring, man. This is what kills me. Like every time they get somebody new on their team, they gotta fill them in. And hey, we'll give you more trash content, right? Non-content, of course, but we'll give you some trash content so you can fill in. Let's talk about the Lindsay situation again. Again, I'm not calling Lindsay trash at all. That's not what I meant. So people don't get interested. I'm talking about trash in terms of them only. The trash would be the lies, hypocrisy, and they won't leave her alone. That's what I'm talking about trash, not Lindsay. Yeah, it is sad that they have to bring that again. To be honest with you, it's very sad. Uh, it is what it is. These people, I don't think they'll change. But I just want to get up in the morning today and say hi to everyone, pretty much, and just go over this, emotional Cynthia that right away she's like, Landry, can I time somebody out for 5 minutes? Sure, Cynthia, time them out. Who is it? Well, I have them blocked. You can't really time them out. Did you ask Moose? Sure, Cynthia. Moose will block them for 5 minutes. Who is it? Oh, it's, the demon himself, Tarek. Tariq. That being said, T-Rain's out.